Hello, everyone. I hope you guys have been doing well. I've been meaning to come around to say hello and also to talk to you about a few things. A lot of random things, but important things, of course. So, it has been feeling a bit strange. I have been experiencing it, and I've been receiving feedback from you guys about how strange and how hectic it's been feeling lately, and I agree. And it does feel like an emotional roller coaster sometimes because every time we shift, our energy shifts, our surroundings shift, and so we have to recalibrate to the new energy every single time. So it does feel a bit of an up and down thing, and especially right now, we are being squeezed like a lemon. And all of this is happening in preparation for these upcoming shifts that we are about to go through later on this summer and into fall. So the summer solstice got here, and this is it. This is the beginning of this next phase that we are in, and it was quite intense for a lot of us, and there's just a lot of clearing that we are going through right now. So much clearing, so much release of embedded energy from previous lifetimes, and it just keeps going and going and going. So the lunar cycles, we just had a new moon a couple weeks ago, and we are having a full moon actually later on tonight. The lunar cycles for this month are really about energetic confrontation. So if there is anything that you have been dismissing, anything that you've been putting on the back burner, putting on the shelf, have been wanting to work on, anything that you have not been wanting to fix or close the door on, these things are coming up to the surface so that you are able to face them, fix them, conclude them, and heal them. And a lot of these things are not easy because some of these things you are consciously aware of, but you know they are not right. So even when it comes to having to let go of people who you think are your friends, family who is hurting you, just different things like that, it's time that you actually take care of yourself and put yourself first. Because if you are a twin flame, you already know by now that your entire life is orchestrated around this journey and around this union. Whether or not you are close to your twin or not, whether your twin is in a different country, everything you do is orchestrated around this journey. And so if there are things you have to let go of, you need to let go of it, you guys. You have to, because you're not giving a choice here, and also too, we are actually going to have a portal that is opening up on the 17th of this month. And when I looked at the date, I realized that it was falling on 7/17/17, which is a very synchronistic date, and it's very, very well aligned. And the goal here is to go through this portal with a lot less baggage. And we are trying to go through this portal with a lighter heart. So what we've been shown and what we are being asked to do is to forgive. It's really about forgiveness right now, and forgiving yourself and forgiving your twin, forgiving others, forgiving aspects of your past, of your life. And that if there is anything that you and your twin have been holding each other accountable for, it's time to let all of that just go into the Akash and move forward in a new way. And I just want to say this too, that if you have a sleeping twin or a twin who is barely going through their awakening, you are able to forgive the both of you on your end, because forgiveness is actually a frequency. And when you really, really feel that forgiving energy, your twin will definitely feel it. It will be transferred over to their end, and they will definitely feel that forgiveness. That forgiveness is love. forgiveness is love. That's why forgiveness happens, because you are holding love. So this is why it is so important to be able to forgive before we get through this portal. And for those people who are being resistant on that, who have resentment, it's going to be very, very intense as we get closer to the 17th. I know I myself have been going through some of this resentment release, and I've been feeling a lot of anxiety because of it. And this is not me. I shouldn't be feeling this much anxiety anymore, to the point of fight or flight. And the last time, honestly, that I have felt this type of anxiety was when I was going through the first stages of light body activation, which was back in 2004 to 2008, 2009. But this just comes to show how important it is to clear as much as we can before we go through this portal, because after this portal that is opening up from the 17th through, I believe, the 21st, after that we are also going to have more shifting which is going to be the solar eclipse on August 21st that is going to be seen across the US. So it is going to be another very powerful solar eclipse, which I am getting. It's going to be more intense than the previous one that we had earlier this year. So the fire element is going to be at its peak, energetically speaking, during that time. So the fire element has a lot to do with energy and passion and creativity and inspiration and power, and although it is a very, very good energy that can work on our favor, it is also very intimidating and intense if there are things that we are resisting, if we are still holding on to karma or karmics or situations or anger. It is a very, very intense energy. Solar eclipse, or even just eclipse energy in general, is very intimidating when it comes to doing our clearing. It's the time that we feel the pressure the most. And so this is why we are having this portal open up this month, so that we are able to clear before the solar eclipse gets here. So as you can see, it's been very divinely orchestrated, just perfectly. I mean, this journey is very methodical, and there are some things that need to happen first before others do. And so yeah, we are in preparation for the solar eclipse. And then we also have another shift that is coming up, which is the Virgo and Jupiter shift on September 23rd, which a lot of people are talking about. So September 23rd is really going to be another very, very significant shift for the masculine energy. Huge shift for the masculine energy. And again, it's that divine intervention energy that is going to be coming through at that time. It's about mass awakenings, not just for twin flames, but really for everyone going through this ascension process. But it's good news for twin flames, because honestly, I really do feel our twins waking up more and more and more. And although it may seem like nothing is going on the surface, the truth is that things really are happening. I have actually been speaking to many twins, and a lot of them have been noticing changes happening already, where they are being guided to cut cords with people and lifestyles, or they are getting out of a karmic agreement, terminating karmic agreements, closing doors on karma, or their twin is going through a divorce or ending a karmic agreement, changing lifestyles, twins moving closer to one another, going through the beginning stages of the next phase. So these things really are happening. They they really are. And although it may seem like nothing is going on or happening on the surface, the truth is that it really is. And the reason it feels this way is because, if you are a twin who is awakened, and if you've been on this journey for a little while, chances are that you've already cleared the heavier things. Chances are you've already cleared what you have agreed to come here to clear. And so you are just holding space and allowing your twin to go through their end of the clearing, their end of what they agreed to clear first. And so on their end, they are feeling like, whoa, my whole entire life is falling apart and all of these things are happening to me. But on your end, you're holding space. You are allowing them that time and that space for them to go through their own share of ordeals. So hang in there with that, and don't give up faith. If you have been feeling disillusioned, or if you've been feeling like you've been holding space for too long, and if your twin was your inspiration and your muse, and all of a sudden you no longer want to work on things because you feel like it's been too long, it's not happening. What I will say is get back out there. Continue to do what it is that you were doing, whether it was getting healthy, working on yourself, getting back in shape, working on your music or your writing, or whatever project it is that your twin has been inspiring to do, your mission, yourself. Continue to do that. The spark never dies, okay? Just please understand that we are in preparation mode right now. There's a lot of things that need to happen first. This journey is very methodical and strategic. Some things do have to happen before others. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk to you about. Oh, also too, pay attention to your dreams, because with all of this clearing that we are going through right now, a lot of the things that we need to clear are coming through in dream time. And if you have been having reoccurring dreams about a specific situation, or if you've been having reoccurring dreams about a specific person, pay attention to that. Because these are not just dreams that are created by your brain. These are actually direct indications from your higher self of the things that you actually need to clear and to heal. And I will give you an example. So for the last 2 months or so, I had been having reoccurring dreams about confrontations with my father. And it was almost on a nightly basis, and my higher self kept telling me that I needed to fix these things and I needed to heal it. So I finally sat down in meditation and I went back to those timelines, and I forgave myself, forgave everybody involved, and collapsed the timeline by declaring that I no longer wanted to experience that ever again across all time and space, all timelines, past, present, future, all parallel realities, all multiverses, false and organic. And I collapsed it because I acknowledged the situation, I learned from it, and I collapsed it. And I have not been having those same reoccurring nightmares and dreams because they've been collapsed. So I want you guys to understand that you actually do have power in your intent to collapse your own timelines. And also too, if you do not have the ability to wake yourself up during dream time, then work on these things while you are awake and aware. And the really good thing about this is, as you work through these things, as you heal these things that you are seeing and experiencing in the dream time, not only are you helping to collapse those timelines, but you are also healing yourself. You are healing the situation, you are acknowledging it, and you are also helping yourself to quantum jump to your organic timeline. Now, the really the really good thing about this is that by acknowledging your experiences in your dreams and collapsing these experiences, you are also bypassing some experiences that you would have had to experience in the 3D, in this reality, just by acknowledging them in the dream time. Because it's all about acknowledging and learning from the situation. So I know for myself, there has been a lot of experiences and things that I have experienced in the dream time that I have bypassed, and I no longer have to experience them in real life in the 3D, because it's something that I've learned in dream time and I've collapsed it. So there are a lot of things that you can do to tweak your timelines. Now, I will say this. I have been asked pretty frequently as well how to purge in sleep. A lot of you have asked me, well, hey, how do I purge in my sleep? What I will say about that is if you feel like you are prepared and ready to purge in your sleep, all you have to do is ask your higher self to show you the things that you need to clear, to show you the things that you need to heal, and to help you remove blockages while you are asleep. You are able to do that, and you will be shown the things that need clearing. Now, do not be surprised if you begin to have nightmares about war and spaceships or galactic places, or places you've never seen, or people you've never encountered. These are actual real life timelines that you are collapsing that you've had in other places and in past life incarnations. So you will begin to have very random and bizarre dreams sometimes, but once you collapse them and you clear them, they won't reoccur anymore. Once you collapse them, they will be gone, because you are collapsing them. You are undoing those experiences and those situations that are being residual, that have become residual on other timelines or parallel realities. So also too, if you are asking to accelerate and to purge while you are awake, this is possible. This is something that I did as well. A lot of people don't know about this, but you can actually ask your higher self to accelerate you, to help you purge and clear the things that you need clearing on. But what will happen if you do ask this is that you will begin to have certain experiences, and you may perceive these things like you having pretty bad days in a row. But what's happening is that you are actually clearing a lot of these things. So you may get very emotional. You may experience anger or frustration. But if you ask to accelerate, you guys, if you ask your higher self to help you purge, this is how it works. You just don't sit in a corner and cry your eyes out. That's not how purging always works. Situations become available so that you can learn from them and clear those emotions from your system. So basically what you are doing is you are facing the darkness, not running away from it. So something that I really like to do when we are going through heavy clearing and heavy purging, and when I need to elevate my vibration, I really like to get myself out into nature, and I like to put my headphones on and listen to high vibrational music, high vibrational frequency. And honestly, I don't know where I would be and what I would do without music. And my twin is a musician, but that's not the only reason why I love music. When it comes to music and sound and color, it actually has healing properties in them. So listening to high vibrational music is extremely healing. What I like to do is I like to listen to Tibetan mantras, to the Om sound, high vibrational frequencies. What I learned about a year ago is that listening to the resonance in music of 432 hertz has the ability to heal you. It has the ability to activate your abilities, to heal your emotions, balance your emotions, to activate your intuition as well. So there's a lot of healing properties in listening to music at 432 hertz. What I wanted to do at that time is I wanted to convert all of my library in my computer to 432 hertz. But I couldn't do it. I have too many songs. So thankfully, though, just recently I met someone who introduced me to an artist from Norway. His name is Sonoluminescence. And I was so excited when I actually discovered him because he, you guys, creates his own sounds at 432 hertz. So all of his stuff is organic at 432 hertz, and it's so elevating and it's so healing. And I'm going to place his link, the link to his channel in the description, along with some of my favorite sounds that he has created. And I will tell you, when you guys are in meditation or when you are out in nature, please listen to Sonoluminescence. It really works. It really, really does alter your state. It increases your vibration, and I'm not just saying that. I mean, it really does work. So I'm going to share some of his stuff at the bottom, and I'm also going to share some of my other favorites that songs that I use to meditate and to elevate my frequency. And you can do this in the morning. What I like to do personally is I like to leave it playing in the bedroom in the background all the time, because what's happening is when you have this music playing in the background, it's emitting that frequency and that vibration ongoing, and it's emitting that frequency all throughout your home. So I like to have one of those Himalayan salt lamps turned on, and I like to have this music on repeat. So there's always music in my home. So listening to these sounds, to these high vibrational sounds, definitely transmutes the negative energy in your home, and it also transmutes the negative energy within yourself. So definitely check him out, you guys. He does have really, really good things. And yeah, that's all I really have for you for today. If you have any questions about any other songs if you want recommendations to music, or if you have any questions about dream time or anything like that, please let me know. I really want to help everybody, because what happens is that when you improve yourself, okay, it's not only benefiting yourself, it is benefiting the collective. So any work you do for yourself, you do for your soul group, you do for the collective as a whole. It's like a school of fish. They move and sway back and forth depending on their collective consciousness. They move together as a consciousness. This is what we do. This is why I want us to help one another. This isn't we're not in separate teams, twin flames and light workers. We're all here to do the same thing. We're in the same tribe. So yeah, if you guys have any music that you want to share with me that is high vibrational, let me know of some of the sounds that you listen to. Also too, if you want to share Sonoluminescence videos, go for it. That's what we're here for. So hang in there, everybody. And if you would like to have a session with me, I know that there are a lot of newly awakening twins. Reach out to me and we can work something out. We'll see what we can do. And you can reach me at sonnet1117@gmail.com. And yeah, stay safe, be good out there, and I will speak to you soon. Bye, everybody.